felt tonight we actually started the game well. Had some decent control of the game, and then obviously the mistake from Barley. You find yourself 1-0 down, gives Millwall something to hold on to. And then, even though we had more possession of the ball, we didn't do anything with it. We didn't create enough chances, we didn't get enough shots off, we didn't get enough crosses in the box. So from that point of view, I don't think we deserved anything out of the game. So yeah, it obviously went as bad as Cardiff, but I think we could have been a lot better than we was tonight, and so yeah, disappointed with that.
All three of the changes you made were in that attacking part of the pitch. How do you think they went now you've had time to assess it? Because it was noticeable that when you made that triple change, it was all the three players you brought into the starting lineup who were taken off. Yeah,
I'm you make decisions, and I'm disappointed that we had young Caleb and young Tegan here in the stands. Disappointed to have them on the pitch or on the bench tonight. So yeah, you have to make them decisions. But I think I've just said to the lads there, every attacking player who entered the field tonight wasn't good enough. And there's the small things, especially when you come here. We know it's a difficult place to come, and Millwall can be direct. And when our defenders are clearing the ball, something we spoke about, our forwards have to get the bodies the right side of their centre backs to make sure we pin them and we hold the ball up. And we didn't do that. We allowed them to put more balls in our box. So yeah, we didn't hold the ball up well enough. We didn't, make enough runs in behind. So I think as a whole, for all the attacking players, we didn't create nowhere near enough today. So yeah, that's disappointing.
And I have to ask, if it's still no away win this season, what do you think was the difference tonight? Was it just as simple as that one mistake and they take it?
Yeah, listen, you can look at it. We weren't at our best tonight, I don't think, but still, we could have got something out of the game. It could have went either way, really. Obviously a mistake from us, they capitalised on that. We should have a penalty kick, which again, another decision which goes against us. So I asked the fourth official why the referee gave it, then changed his decision. So he said Callum Wright passed it back into Moose, who was offside, and it's quite clear that Callum didn't pass it back. So again, it's these small decisions, and the referees are always honest with us, and the feedback we get, and we've had it over the last few weeks now that they have made a mistake, and that's been every game now for the last few weeks, and I'm sure we're going to get that feedback again after this game. But so you hope that some of them decisions start going for us rather than against us. But beyond that, I think we didn't create anywhere near enough, and I tried everything I could to change it, to try and freshen the attacking players up and bring a bit more energy to it, and unfortunately we just didn't manage to get close enough to their goal.
It is just one goal scored now in those 6 away league games. You mentioned sort of the technical aspects of pinning centre-backs, that as you get into more dangerous areas, get more shots up. Do you think it's also a confidence issue at this point, playing away from home at all?
You don't know. Of course, your confidence is never high when you don't score goals, or you're not winning away from home. So we need to find a way to make sure to try and do that. And listen, it's very difficult to win away from home in this league. I think we know that. I think it's out of all the fixtures yesterday and today, I think there was one win away from home. So we know that, but we need to start switching results like tonight, for instance. As I said, these are games which can go either way, and we keep finding ourselves just on the wrong end of that. So we need a bit more energy, a bit more know-how in that final third. I think, because if we have that, then maybe things are a little bit different.
You spoke when you became Argyle boss, don't mean to take you out of context, but you were essentially talking about wanting to make Argyle a side that weren't so dependent on home form, and were better away from home. Do you think that task is proving more difficult than you may have first thought now you've had?
Yeah, clearly. Clearly, I think obviously with the results show that. So, but from our point of view, I think we've had a very tough few days. Obviously, the result of Cardiff and the result tonight, and then the way the fixtures have gone. Obviously, after the international break and 2 away games, I think quite a few teams have had that. So it's not ideal, but we haven't been good enough in the 2 games. So chance now. Obviously, we're back at home on Saturday to try and again another difficult game. So we need to try and put some points on the board in that game. But yeah, away from home we have to be better. We have to improve.
Chris.
It's a tight turnaround to.
Last one.
Oh, sorry. It's a tight turnaround to Preston. Does that mean more likely to see further rotation with 2.5 days effectively from Wednesday night to?
Yeah, potentially. I think obviously you always look at the games, and these players are the fit athletes. They get a lot of work. So if you need them to go again, they can go again. So you hear a lot of coaches or players complaining about games. I think it's the best thing for you. So we have to manage to train them and make sure they're ready for the game.
Go on, Chris.
One, just you said you were disappointed that Caleb and Team were in the stand. So with hindsight, you wish you'd had him on the bench.
Yeah, after the game, yeah. So when the game finishes, and their decisions you make, and you look at it and think it's great for the two of them to be here with us and travel with us, be around the team, and they were very close to being involved today. So yeah, you can always look at that when you lose a game, and you're always trying to figure out what you could have done differently. And yeah, I'm sure the two of them, or hopefully the two of them, might have made a difference.
You went with Bundu on the left with Sissoko out suspended. Didn't really work, did it?
No, I think not just for Moose, but I think for all, as I said, all the attacking players weren't good enough tonight. So I think it's unfair to single one player out on that. I think all of us, all the attacking lads wasn't good enough. So we know Moose has got ability, he's got quality, and you make decisions on what you feel is right for the game, and that's what I've done. But I think for all the attacking players, there was more in them. So yeah, I'm disappointed with that because I felt we had control. I felt we would have control of the game, and we just didn't take. We didn't pass the ball forward enough crisply. We didn't play between the lines quick enough. We didn't get it out wide and get crossed in the box enough. Didn't get shots off. So everything I wanted to see really we didn't do. So yeah, that's a bit frustrating.
Taking all that on board, we saw Andre Gray for the first time in an Argyle shirt. Clearly, he's not played much recently. How do you assess his performance, and how do you get him more up to speed? Yeah,
obviously it's training and trying to get a minute on the pitch. And Andre's a player who will put his body in. We know that's the type of player he is. Slightly different to Ryan, slightly different to Michael. So we know we've got 3 different types of forwards, and we went with Ryan tonight. We felt using the speed in behind the centre backs could cause them problems, but we didn't do it. We didn't run in behind. We didn't spin balls in behind. So I think we need to get the balance right of when we play and when we spin it, when we put cross in the box or when we're playing back to come out the other side. And I felt tonight we were too eager to keep moving the ball, but really not getting in behind them, not causing them enough problems. So we need to make sure we get the balance right, and from Andre's point of view, it's just getting them the speed and available, ready to start and give me a decision to make. Thank you.
Wayne, you had 1,500 fans there. Phenomenal travelling support for a midweek. I noticed after the game, all the players, all the staff were there saluting the fans. I mean, having that kind of support really shows what a special club you're at, really.
Yeah, it doesn't. Again, as I say, after every game, the fans have been fantastic, and the travelling they're doing. we're doing that travelling, but they've got a choice, and they're choosing to come and get behind the team and support us, and keeps backing us. And especially, and I get it, it's difficult as well when you lose games because you want to see better results. But the fans have been fantastic, and say every week I'm grateful for the support they're giving us.
Andy?
So Wayne, can you just explain again how you saw the offside decision, saw the penalty overturned? Because we haven't seen it again.
Yeah, so the Millwall player played it back into Moose, so it's not offside.
It's not offside.
Yeah.
And the fourth official explained that was the reason he overturned it, because he said that Callum Wright played it, but it wasn't. It was one of the Millwall players.
Can't be offside from their player, obviously. So
pretty annoying.
It's tight. Listen, I get it. It's tight and it's difficult for referees. I completely understand that, and their decisions, which sometimes they go for it, sometimes they don't. But sometimes I think over the last few weeks we've gotten quite a few of them which are not going for us at all. So I completely respect the referees, and but there's only so many times they can admit they've got it wrong, and you know that can be a big moment in the game.